Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Fan Bam channel, and today we're going over what's in my camera bag. I'm super excited. Alright guys, let's go ahead and start digging in. First of all, I want to let you know that all of the links to all of the products that you're going to see are going to be in the description below. I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you are interested in purchasing any of these things, go ahead and click the links in the description below. That'll help us out here at the Fan Bam channel. and it'll get you right where you need to be and get it from Amazon. 2-day shipping. Nothing better than that, right? So to start off, the bag itself is actually the Amazon Basics bag. And it holds a laptop and all of the camera gear back here. So there's a front pocket here, there's another secondary pocket, and then the main pocket where all the camera gear and a bunch of other stuff can go. It has two side pockets here, and it's got these two tripod straps here. I'll hold a little tripod. On the back here, sorry it's a little dusty, my table's dusty apparently. Okay, it's got really nice thick foam here on the straps themselves for your back. It does have the chest clasp right here, which is nice. And it's got a little stretchy thing here, so if you're a little bit wider boy like I am, I mean I'm 6 foot, tall and a little bulky here. This stretches across your chest to make up that difference there, which is really nice feature, I think. Very nice straps, adjust really well. It also has, with that chest strap, it also has a little waist strap area here, which is tucked up underneath, so you can also attach it around your waist, which is nice. This part right here that sits against your back has a nice little ventilation hole here. This probably isn't the greatest. I do get kind of sweaty when I'm using this and walking around with it, so it can be kind of a little annoying that way, but it does have some nice padding here to pad against your back with that ventilation there. I wish there was a little bit more cross ventilation here just to get some more air on my back so it's not quite as sweaty. These little pockets here are used to hold water bottles typically. I use them to hold other things. We'll get to those here in just a second. And then the strap here, nice and sturdy. This literally holds everything. Everything I own as far as the camera equipment's concerned and video equipment and all that kind of stuff is in this bag. So literally my entire studio is in my bag, which is awesome. It also kind of sucks because it's heavy. But this strap really holds that weight very nicely, so that's awesome. The zippers, nice high quality as you would expect from Amazon. Not maybe as great as some of the other bags out there, but pretty good for what I expect. The bottom of the bag is just fabric, so there isn't any rubberized protection or anything like that. But if you want like a little bit more waterproof protection, what I've seen done, I have not done to my own bag, but you can spray it with like waterproof spraying, and that'll help that. Or also, I've also seen people take Flex Seal and put that on their bottom of their bag there, so you don't have to have that rubber bottom. You can just take the Flex Seal spray that on there, and it becomes rubbery bottom for you. Seen that work really well. Maybe we'll try that in a different video. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see that and see how that works out. All right, so let's start off with the pockets here on the side. This side pocket, I've got in here, I've got gaff tape, little roll of gaff tape, a multi-tool, and chapstick. Simple, easy. And you'll see that I have gaff tape spread throughout my camera bag all over the place, as well as chapstick. Chapped lips, no bueno. Okay, the other side where the tripod stands are, so usually I have a tripod here. It's actually the tripod that is holding up my phone right now. But it's a little like flex grip tripod. I think this particular brand is called Magnus. It's a great little tripod. Super small, has flexible arms, grippy, so you can hang it on things and stuff like that. But that's normally where that goes, and so I've cinched these down to fit that in there. And then the legs go down in here next to my little dongle. This is an SD card. This is the dongle adapter for my MacBook Air. And so plugs in, gives me HDMI, my SD card slots, and 2 USB ports for keyboard and mouse, or keyboard and external hard drive, and Velcro on the back so that I can Velcro it to the front of my computer, which is nice to have. Little hack there for you. Okay, so there's that, and I do keep some SD cards in here. That's why this one little guy fell out. Just tuck them away in there. It's nice, convenient. Don't lose them. But there you go. Okay. Sometimes I'll also put like SD card adapters, just little things in here. I can't fit too much because the legs of the tripod are usually sitting in here. So that's what's in that pocket. Okay. We're going to move on to this front pocket here. So let's go ahead and move on to that. So this front pocket here, it's got very nice zippers. You'll also know there's this stuff. I don't really use this. I suppose you could put tripods down in here, or water bottles, or cinch stuff down here. I don't really use it. So, or if you've got, you know, something that you want to hook there with a carabiner, something like that, you can also hook onto here. It's a nice feature to have. I just don't use it. I've got a nice little sticker there. Disney, don't demonetize this or copyright strike it or anything. Okay, cool. So in here I have a lot of things stuffed in here that don't necessarily pertain to the camera and camera equipment, but things that I carry. Like I said, I have to carry everything in this bag, and I carry a lot of stuff in this bag. So there's a lot of crap in here that might not pertain to camera gear specifically. But again, something I use daily. So the first thing in here is a little first aid kit with some survival things in here as well. Ibuprofen, Tylenol, floss, Band-Aids, little knife in there. I don't know if you can see that with a flashlight. It does zip, has a nice little zipper. This also does have a carabiner, which originally I did have this strapped out here, like, hold on, the struggle is real. And this is why I removed it from being out here. It's because it was very difficult for me to get it to do that. So anytime I wanted to use it or move it around or anything like that, I had to remove it and then get it back on there, and it's a pain. But that's why I did have it on here at one point in time. So there's an example case use of these little strappy things. But back to the bag and what's in here. First aid kit, awesome stuff. Keep it around. It's nice to have around. Okay. Also in here, hashtag dongle life. This is the older version, and it's also VGA. I mean, come on, who's using VGA these days? But I've found it useful for other people, other creators that may have an older laptop or something like that. Just keep it around, help out people as you go around, right? And also I don't care if I lose it, so that's nice. Again, gaff tape. Never have enough of it. This is just a USB cord. Use it to charge power banks, lights, those kinds of things. Just kind of nice to have around, keep around. Guess what? Another roll of gaff tape. That's always an important thing. Like I'm telling you guys, I have a problem with gaff tape. I like it a lot, and it's very useful. This rolled out when I pulled out the gaff tape, but it's just a little Velcro piece. Cable management, right? Okay, also in here we have the Apple wireless mouse, Bluetooth for my laptop. I don't particularly love this mouse. I've got a giant hand, and so this mouse is a little bit small for me. It's nice. I do like it, but it's a love-hate relationship. Let's be real. Just like anything that Apple produces. Now, the thing I'm struggling to pull out here is a dual battery charger for my camera batteries. Okay. This guy, made by Watson for the LPE8s. They do sell them for other things, but charger for the camera batteries. It's the biggest thing in this front pocket. I would be able to hold a lot more if I could have a permanent home for this. I just don't have a space for it right now. The cool thing about this is you can also use a car charger that comes with this when you purchase it. But you can use a car charger to plug in here and charge things on the go, as well as it has an output for USB cables for your phone, lights, drone batteries, whatever else. Okay, all of those things. So that's my big charger in there. Let's see what else I got in here. Oh yeah, this is, I should link this video. This is cotton balls and Vaseline mixed together. Show you how to make those, but basically it's a part of the survival first aid kit. And that's it in the front bag. That's everything. Let's see. Yeah, and it's nice and deep. You can see I can stick a good portion of my hand down in there, and it bulges up pretty good. It's not a lot that I had in there, but it's enough to get it going there. All right, the secondary pocket. So if we unzip it up here, you can kind of see it folds down, kind of folds out, clamshells out. Pac-Man, right? In here, I have got my, let me put it this way. I've got my laptop. Like I said, it's a MacBook Air. It's kind of beat up a little bit, but this is what I use for all of my editing and things like that when I'm not on my desktop. Premiere Pro does work on a MacBook Air. It is just, it takes some time. Premiere Rush works on this MacBook Air, which is a little bit better, kind of how I use it. I'll load things into Premiere Rush, do a rough edit on here, and then send it over to Premiere Pro on my bigger desktop computer that I have. So that's kind of how I use this guy, but it's nice to have just to be quick about things, but there you go. Okay, that's my that's the biggest thing in here. I've got room for papers. Hopefully you guys can see this. Got room for some papers, and then there's also room down here for wallet, keys, pens, pencils. Got some colored pencils in here, notebook, write things down with, whatever, contact information, all of that good stuff. It's all in here. I also have a little pen-shaped screwdriver with a magnet tip on the end there if the multi-tool isn't doing the job. But that's in there as well. Yeah, that's that one. That's pretty quick. All right, now time for the main event. The big camera bag, double zip, and it unzips all the way, which is really nice. I don't like, so you can open this guy nice, big, and wide. And I don't know if you're even getting all of this on camera with this, how tight this is. Let me move some of this stuff real quick. Joink, joink, joink. Okay. Stuff's falling everywhere. Let's start with this upper portion here. So clear. Now, I've got, this comes with black interior. I believe it comes with other colors. I chose black, which I regret, because I can't see very well into here as to what I've got in here. So if you get one of these camera bags, you might want to choose a different color for the interior, or here's a really quick hack. Get some construction paper, cut it to the size of this, slide it in there, and you've got something that you can see against. Covers these little flaps so that as it's leaning up against your, when you close it and it's on your camera gear, it's not damaging anything that way. So that's nice. Nice little zipper. In this first one, again, hoarding problems, chapstick. Some USB sticks, things like that. Computer power, some more USB cables. Basically, just kind of some odd ends, but mostly computer stuff that I have in there. This is where I keep camera batteries when they're not in my camera, audio converters, tripod mounts, different things like that. Some odd end camera equipment stuff. And there's the UPS driver that you're hearing on the audio, making lots of noise for me. Appreciate that. Moving on over here, you can kind of see my main camera here, the Canon T2i. I know it's old, but it works really well with a 50mm lens on there. Moving up from here, I've got all of my audio equipment, microphones, etc. Right now, I'm using the Pop Voice from Amazon. It was like $25-50, I think, somewhere around in there. Great little microphone, and can do, it's a lavalier microphone, can go into phones, so it's both a mobile microphone, and with this little adapter I can plug it into my Canon. So I've got that guy, but we'll dive into the audio. I wanted to let you know about that right away. Up here at the very top of the camera bag, I've got some papers, little paper Kleenex kind of area. Over here, I've got filters, my little filter bag. I've got a polarizer and ND filters, a small little ND filter here, so that if it's super bright outside, I can put that on there. Right, and this one, I believe, is just another, this is the UV filter. Don't have it on right now, but probably should. The UV filters are really nice. It helps protect the main glass of your camera, and then if it cracks, these are a lot cheaper than buying a whole new lens. But that's what that is there. Over here, I've got another little single charger, a remote control for my phone, some stickers, and a flashlight. Good stuff there. Lens cleaning stuff. This is not supposed to be here. This is supposed to be in the other pocket. This is a tripod mount for GoPro, for action cameras. So that's actually very, very useful. Super cheap too. But in here I've got my remote for my wired remote for my camera to trigger the thing for nighttime photography, those kinds of things. Extra lens cap, and the lens covers for when I change it out. I only have one lens, so I don't change it out very often. But there's that. And then over here, I have some tripod storage and things like that. Let's dive into the camera. Okay, the camera itself. Okay, I've got, like I said before, the Canon Rebel T2i. I know it's super old, but it has been a wonderful little workhorse for me. I bought it several years ago, and it has been just awesome. I've done photography and video on this since then. Will I ever upgrade? Maybe if I have money. So links in description below. Go buy stuff, or jump over to my Patreon account. Shameless self plugs there, right? I love this little camera though. Buttons on the back here. Record. I'll review this camera more in depth and link the video here. But so if you want to watch a more in-depth review on this camera, it is an awesome little camera. I love it. I think it's one of the best. Anyway, go watch the review. Okay. But a great little camera. I've got a 50mm lens on here from these guys, and I don't even know how to pronounce this name, but they sell other camera equipment. This 50mm lens is a great little lens. You do have to be a little bit more gentle with it than the others, but it's a lot cheaper. I'll link it in the description below, and I'll put the price on the screen, but I'm pretty sure it was around $50 for a 50mm lens, which is basically unheard of. But that's, camera goes there, kind of tucks away, tuck the strap in there or over here, kind of wherever I can fit it. Okay, the audio portion here. Pop voice. This is a great little microphone. You can hear the quality from it now, and honestly, it's just so worth it. I love this little microphone. I'll do a full review on that too. I'm getting all sorts of video ideas here. Let me know if you want, as I go through this stuff, if you want a full review on any of these as a separate video. Comment down below. Okay, right here we have the Rode microphone. It's the Micro Go, I believe. Yeah, Video Micro Go microphone. Wonderful, wonderful little microphone. Again, video for the full review on this linked below. But awesome, also super cheap. So if you want to upgrade a little bit from there, that's great. I do have a little field recorder to help record from Zoom H1N. Great little field recorder. Has built-in microphones, so if you wanted to do voiceover or anything like that, this is a great little option. It also has a line in, which allows me to plug this guy in, or my lavalier microphone. Records to an micro SD. It's great little, you can monitor your stuff out. So a lot of the problem with like this cell phone recording right now is I don't know how loud my levels are or anything like that, but if I were to plug the microphone in here and then here, I can monitor while I'm recording, which is awesome. All right, so the last little thing in here, headphones. Headphones are absolutely necessary, especially if you're editing in public places, and especially if you're me, because most of the time I mess up lots. That's why editing is awesome. Okay, this little guy right here is an SD card holder. So if my SD cards are not in here, they are in here, which is awesome. Kleenexes, nothing too fancy about that. Already showed you the filters, which by the way, I have the polarizer on here right now, and it is a variable polarizer, so that's nice. Can go from there. Already showed you that. Over here, this guy right here, this used to be a power bank. It no longer works as a power bank. It broke that way, but it is a light on the back, and it is super nice and super powerful. Also, solar powered. So I can charge this light up by just leaving it in the sun for a little bit, and then I have a light, either when I'm camping or hiking or fishing or doing any of that kind of stuff, but also a video light. So this, right, bright. That's dimmer, and then we have like, hey, kind of, right, and then we can, okay, that's enough. So keep that guy around. It's nice little video light. And I've found that the phone holders for the tripods, if you get a big enough one, clamp it up over this, and then you can mount it on a tripod. Giving all sorts of secrets away. I got this from a conference I went to, so I'll see if I can find one on Amazon and link it for you. But awesome little light. Okay, over here, little Velcro ends, right? Again, here's the off-brand of the tripod that I'm using right now. This is called UBreeze tripods, but it's the exact same tripod, just different name. It also came with the little remote control for my phone, so I can stop and start recording from anywhere. Bluetooth connectable, so that's awesome. Spreads out, these arms, flexible, right? Bend it, hook it. This is a foam. The one problem I've had with both the Magnus and these ones is that these little rubber feet tend to fall off or break, and so that can be a problem. But this can hold my T2i, no problems. It doesn't flop over, it doesn't squish out, it doesn't do any of those kinds of things. So it can hold the weight perfectly fine. I haven't tried it with anything bigger than a 52 millimeter lens, so there's that. But it's a great little tripod for things. So if I need to do a 2-camera setup, I can put my Canon on this, my phone on the other one, and I can have a 2-camera setup. Now this little guy right here, this is from way back when flip video was a thing. I don't know, comment below if you guys remember flip video. But this is the tripod that they sold with those kits. Again, bendable legs. I use this for my phone only, although it will hold. I have put my DSLR on it on a table. I haven't put it on or tried to wrap it around anything. Which, by the way, this will hold up the DSLR if I wrap it around a tree branch or fence or whatever. It's a great little thing to use. And that, my friends, is everything in my camera bag. So, there we go. All right, guys, that's everything in my, like I said, that's everything. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. If you found this video interesting, make sure to share it and let your friends know about it. If you find any of the products interesting and you're wanting to buy them, links are in the description below to all of the products you've seen, or most of them at least. I'll try and find them. Can't tell you right now because I haven't found all of the links yet. Or made all of the links yet. I sure appreciate you guys watching, taking the time, especially if you've made it to this point in this video. It's been a very long video, and hey, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. And if you want to support us in another way, we do have a Patreon page as well. If you want to support us that way, that would be awesome. We sure appreciate you. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time, fam bam.
Bye.